How technology has impacted our education and should it remain? Technology is a key part of education. Since students begin school in kindergarten, technology is a key feature in their learning environment. As students progress in their schooling careers, so does their use of technology. Technology holds an even grander role in every day of college students. For example, college students rarely touch a physical piece of paper because all of their material is provided online. This benefits college students because they do not have to worry about keeping up with a clutter of papers. Instead, all coursework is downloaded, stored, and organized in a document on a computer. Technology was first entered the classroom during the 1960s through the Vocational Education Act that was passed in 1963. This act first implemented technology in schools through funding, which allowed students to get their hands on computers and work with PCs. PCs gradually began to make more prevalent appearance in classrooms and educational settings across the United States, although the use of technology in education began in the 1960s. Technology wasn't heavily relied on until the 90s and early 2000s. One example of technology use in education is the use of basic projectors in classrooms. As technology evolved, these projectors were transitioned into smartboards, projectors that are synchronized with desktop PCs. As students grew and technology evolved, technology use became more prominent within the educational setting. The majority of middle and high school students complete assignments online through a course management system that promotes online learning, teaching, and, for example, Google Classroom, Canvas, or Moodle. Most colleges have their own independent learning systems in which work is uploaded, submitted, and graded. The new technology advanced reality is that many students no longer complete assignments, take written notes, or view learning materials on paper. This minimizes stress for both students and teachers because they can easily navigate learning materials, completed assignments, and notes without having to research through a mound of papers. This allows for an easier, more organized experience for students, teachers, professors, administrators, and more. My thesis statement is there are many ways proving why technology is effective, and there are many reasons explaining why it should remain as a crucial part of our education system. Technology allows for students and teachers to broaden the amount that they can learn and teach, because with the internet, there are unlimited things to learn about, and there are unlimited valuable resources. Sorry about that. Technology has impacted students in many different ways. Technology allows students to communicate with their teachers from anywhere in the world. They can also type papers, store and edit documents, share files, and communicate with other students. And by utilizing computers, students can also work more effectively in groups because each member of the group has the ability to share documents without having to print additional copies, wasting paper. Technology also allows students in a group to communicate more effectively rather than having to meet face-to-face consistently in order to complete assignments. In addition, when students are absent from class, technology is a crucial part in communicating with teachers and professors. Technology is also beneficial as parents can keep track of their students' grades, missing assignments, etc., and can hold their students accountable for turning high-quality work in on time, in addition to the accountability that is provided by teachers. Technological advancements are being achieved every day, and this will continue because students are surrounded primarily virtual environment. And I think that in the future, students are going to be transitioned into a primarily virtual environment because of the gradual increase of the use of technology that we have seen. Through a study in 2018 by McGraw-Hill, it found that 81% of college students say that digital learning made their learning experience more efficient. How has technology impacted teachers? Teachers, on the other hand, can provide coursework from anywhere in the world, from anywhere they are. This allows for them to communicate with their students easier. They can communicate with parents, and they can also lesson plan on a computer and store all their planning in just a simple document. And technology also allows for teachers to not have to print out hundreds of copies for students, communicate with parents and students at any time, and they can grade faster and easier. And also they can expand the material that they can teach. Should schools progress forward with technology in the classroom? Yes, technology allows for students and teachers to work more efficiently. This was reduced the amount of paper used, and advancements are going to continue to be made. And I think that it is reasonable to hypothesize that within the decade, students will be submerged in a completely virtual environment. In addition, a virtual learning week once a month could be a foreseeable option, seeing that students are able to complete the same quality of work virtually that they are in person. This is a result of the online meeting sessions that teachers can provide, as well as having the ability to congregate with fellow classmates in order to complete an assignment together. In effect, boosting the overall knowledge of the group. A virtual learning week will allow students and teachers to take a mental break while relaxing in the comfort of their own home or wherever they choose to work from. Furthermore, many students have difficulties focusing in a hectic classroom setting. Therefore, having a virtual week would be beneficial to students, as they would be able to concentrate in a quiet environment, generally not provided in an in-person learning setting. Overall, a virtual week would be beneficial to students and teachers, as they would be able to focus in the comfort of their own home, similar to the way in which they did during the COVID-19 pandemic. Virtual learning, the new future. COVID-19 first introduced virtual learning. Online classes are the new norm. All work communication is done primarily online, and virtual learning could be the new future. Conclusion. In conclusion, there are numerous reasons why technology usage should remain in academics, because there are so many positive impacts. The amount of sustainable evidence on how it benefits students and teachers is undeniable, proving that technology should continue to be a huge factor in education moving forward. Students are going to have easier lives, and their educational experience is going to be much greater because of all that technology allows them to learn and achieve. Teachers are going to be able to teach more effectively because of all the different resources they have access to, and because they will be more organized along with the students. Parents are going to be able to keep up with their kids' grades and keep them on track. And it is because all of these reasons and more that technology is going to continue to play a massive role in education. The impacts that technology has on those involved in the education system are undeniably good, and the positive impacts of technology are going to continue to increase as education evolves into a possibly virtual future. Thank you for watching.